The air crackled with anticipation. The lights went down, the crowd held its breath, a collective pause before the storm. You could feel the electricity in the air, a palpable sense of excitement that was almost tangible. It was as if the very atmosphere was charged with the energy of 1,000 revving engines waiting to be unleashed. Then the roar hit. Not the roar of a crowd, mind you. This was something far more primal, more visceral. It was the roar of engines, a symphony of mechanical might that reverberated through the stadium, shaking the very ground beneath our feet. It was a sound that spoke to the soul of every car enthusiast present, a call to arms for those who live and breathe horsepower. This was different. This was the symphony of pure, unadulterated horsepower as the Forza Olympics closing ceremony began. The engines roared in perfect harmony, each rev a note in a grand automotive orchestra. The cars moved in sync, their lights flashing in time with the music, creating a visual and auditory spectacle that was nothing short of mesmerizing. Imagine, if you will, a stadium bathed in laser light. Beams of color sliced through the darkness, painting the night sky with vibrant hues. The lasers danced in time with the music, creating a light show that was as much a part of the performance as the cars themselves. It was a feast for the senses, a dazzling display of technology and artistry. Smoke machines pumped out plumes that smelled suspiciously like victory burnouts. The air was thick with the scent of burning rubber, a heady aroma that mingled with the smell of gasoline and oil. It was a scent that spoke of power and speed, of engines pushed to their limits and beyond. The smoke swirled around the cars, adding an element of mystery and drama to the performance. And in the center, a stage unlike any other, set to host the most incredible automotive spectacle on Earth. The stage was shaped like a giant gear, a fitting symbol for an event dedicated to the art and science of automotive engineering. The cars were arranged in a precise artistic formation, each one a masterpiece of design and performance. It was a sight to behold, a testament to the beauty and power of the machines on display. This wasn't some stuffy, opera-filled affair. This was a celebration of speed and power, of the raw, visceral thrill of cars. The crowd cheered and roared, their excitement matching the intensity of the performance on stage. It was a communal experience, a shared passion that brought everyone together in the celebration of all things automotive. This was about celebrating the raw, visceral thrill of cars. The cars drifted around the track, their tires screeching as they performed daring stunts and maneuvers. Each drift, each turn was a testament to the skill and precision of the drivers, a display of control and power that left the audience in awe. It was a dance of metal and rubber, a ballet of speed and agility. It was a love letter to petrolheads, gearheads, and anyone who's ever felt their heart race at the sound of a finely tuned engine. It was a celebration of the passion and dedication that goes into every car, every engine, every performance. It was a reminder of why we love cars, why we are drawn to the roar of an engine and the thrill of speed. It was a night to remember, a symphony of engines that will echo in our hearts and minds for years to come. Now, I've seen my fair share of car shows, Top Gear, the Grand Tour, you name it. I've been there, done that, and probably blown something up along the way. But this, my friends, was different. This was the Olympics. Forget javelins and synchronized swimming. Here, it was all about perfectly executed drifts, heart-stopping time trials, and maneuvers that would make a stunt driver break out in a cold sweat. We're talking about precision driving, pushed to its absolute limit. We're talking about drivers from every corner of the globe, all vying for the top spot on the podium. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cars in the Olympics? It sounds absurd, right? But let me take you on a journey that might just change your mind. Imagine the roar of engines, the smell of burning rubber, and the sheer thrill of speed. This isn't just a race, it's a celebration of human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Clarkson's finally gone mad. But hear me out. This idea, as wild as it seems, is rooted in something deeper than just the love for fast cars. It's about the spirit of competition, the drive to push boundaries, and the passion that fuels every racer on that track. This wasn't just about speed, it was about passion. The kind of passion that lights up a driver's eyes as they prepare for the race of their lives. The kind of passion that makes them spend countless hours fine-tuning their machines. perfecting every detail and pushing themselves to the limit. It was about the shared language of the open road, a language that transcends borders and cultures. Picture this: cars driving through breathtaking landscapes, crossing international borders and bringing together a diverse group of drivers, each one with their own story, their own journey, but united by a common love for the road. We had Japanese tuners going head-to-head with American muscle. The sleek, high-tech machines from Japan with their precision engineering facing off against the raw power and brute force of American muscle cars. It was a clash of titans, each representing the pinnacle of their respective automotive cultures. German precision battling it out with Italian flair, the meticulous, almost clinical efficiency of German performance cars, pitted against the passionate, flamboyant artistry of Italian sports cars. It was a spectacle that left everyone on the edge of their seat. And you know what? The camaraderie was electric. Despite the fierce competition, there was a sense of unity, a bond that formed between the drivers. They celebrated together, congratulated each other, and embraced like old friends after every race. These weren't just competitors, these were kindred spirits brought together by their love for all things automotive. They shared laughs, helped each other with their cars, and formed friendships that transcended the racetrack. It was enough to make even a cynical old sod like myself feel a bit warm and fuzzy inside. Watching these drivers, you couldn't help but be moved by their passion, their dedication, and the sheer joy they found in what they did. It was a reminder that at the end of the day, it's not just about the cars, it's about the people, the stories, and the shared love for the open road. Were there standout moments? Oh, there were more than just standout moments. There were moments that will be etched in the annals of automotive history forever. Oh, you betcha sweet spark plugs there were. From the roar of the engines to the gleam of the chrome, every second was a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of speed. There was that young lad from Italy, barely old enough to shave, who threaded his vintage Fiat through a slalom course with the grace of a ballet dancer. His precision and control were nothing short of mesmerizing, as if the car was an extension of his very being. And who could forget that absolute lunatic from Australia who somehow managed to get a Ford Falcon to do a standing backflip? It was a stunt that defied logic and gravity, leaving the audience in a state of shock and awe. I tell you, the man's a menace to physics. But the real highlight, the final race, the atmosphere was electric, the anticipation palpable. Every spectator knew they were about to witness something extraordinary. A no-holds-barred, winner-takes-all sprint to the finish line. The cars roared down the track, engines screaming, tires gripping the asphalt with ferocious intensity. It was a battle of wills, a test of endurance and skill. The tension was thicker than engine oil. You could see it in the faces of the crowd, their eyes wide with excitement, their breaths held in suspense. Every twist and turn of the race had them on the edge of their seats. The crowd was on its feet. Cheers erupted like thunder, a cacophony of voices united in their passion for the sport. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated exhilaration, and when the dust settled, the air was thick with the smell of burnt rubber and gasoline, a testament to the fierce competition that had just unfolded. Well, let's just say it was a photo finish for the ages. The cars crossed the line in a blur of speed and color, so close that it was impossible to tell who had won without the aid of technology. It was a fitting end to a day filled with unforgettable moments, a race that would be talked about for years to come. Section 5, a legacy of speed. Now, the Forza Olympics might be over, but its legacy, oh, that's just getting started. This wasn't just a one-off event, this was a watershed moment. It showed the world that cars are more than just machines. They're a source of passion, skill, and yes, even artistry. Think about it, the next generation of petrol heads were watching. They saw the skill, the excitement, the sheer joy on those drivers' faces. And you can bet your bottom dollar that they'll be inspired to pick up a wrench, a racing helmet, or maybe even a design pen. Section 6, Forza, a look ahead. So what does the future hold for the Forza Olympics? Who knows? Maybe we'll see flying cars or races on the moon. A man can dream, can't he? But one thing's for sure, the automotive world will never be the same. This was more than just a closing ceremony. It was the start of something special. It was a declaration that the love of cars is alive and well, and it's only going to get bigger and better from here on out. But here's the thing about the Forza Olympics. It wasn't just about the competition. It was about the community. It was about bringing people together from all walks of life, all united by their shared love of automobiles. I saw it firsthand, gearheads swapping stories over a pint, families marveling at the gleaming chrome of classic cars, kids with eyes wide with wonder, dreaming of the day they could get behind the wheel themselves. The Forza Olympics may be over, but the open road beckons. It's a call to adventure, a challenge to push the limits, and a reminder that the journey is just as important as the destination. So get out there, explore, take the scenic route, feel the wind in your hair, or at least what's left of it. Embrace the joy of driving and never forget the thrill of the open road. The Forza Olympics wasn't just about cars, it was about dreams. The dreams of the drivers, the engineers, the designers, and yes, even the dreams of us spectators. It was a reminder that with passion, dedication, and a bit of hard work, anything is possible. So chase those dreams, folks, whether it's building the ultimate driving machine, designing the car of the future, or simply taking a Sunday drive with the top down. So there you have it, the Forza Olympics. An event that will forever be etched in the annals of automotive history. But remember, this is just the beginning. The future of driving is out there waiting to be discovered, so keep your eyes on the horizon, your foot on the gas, and your heart open to the endless possibilities of the open road. Because as long as there are cars, there will always be something to strive for, something to celebrate, and something to